What if the microlearning platform you're using is actually holding your team back? Imagine investing time and money into training only to find out that when that training matters most, your team can't apply what they've learned. The truth is, most microlearning platforms flood you with content, but they fail where it counts, when your team needs instant, actionable insights. Google Trend data from 2023 reveals a drastic increase in interest in microlearning. This concept has been steadily gaining traction though since 2010. This spike in 2023 is more than just a trend though. It's a clear signal that organizations are recognizing the need for a new way to deliver information that is easier to retain and apply. But the thing is, not all microlearning platforms are created equal. Many of them host content without ensuring it's truly applicable in real-time work scenarios. This can be incredibly frustrating. You invest in a platform expecting it to drive change, but often it feels like you're just checking a box rather than truly enhancing your team's capabilities to interact and teamwork. Microlearning isn't just about shorter training sessions, it represents a strategic pivot in how companies approach talent development. In this time that we live, where attention spans are shrinking and demands on time are growing, microlearning does offer a unique solution, but only if it's done right. Hey, stay with us, because next I'm going to share what it takes to turn microlearning into actual behavior change. But first, if you want to discover how you can instantly optimize your talent development strategy, click the link in the description to find out how to fix the critical flaw in most microlearning platforms, ensure that every learning moment is instantly applicable in real work scenarios, personalize growth to the unique needs of each team member, and prove the ROI of your development programs like never before. Microlearning, in its essence, is about delivering small, digestible content that fit into people's daily routine. It's about making learning as natural as checking an email or grabbing a cup of coffee. But what happens when the way we've been doing microlearning actually doesn't work? Employees remain disengaged, knowledge retention is minimal, and investment in learning fails to translate into improved performance. This isn't just a missed opportunity, this becomes a setback. Really, the power of microlearning comes down to its ability to address 4 critical needs for today's talent development leaders. The first is retention. By revisiting key concepts regularly, microlearning can help combat the dreaded forgetting curve. These short, frequent bursts of learning can help ensure that the knowledge actually sticks. Next is adaptability. When work scenarios and environments are constantly changing, microlearning helps team members to access the information they need when it's most relevant. Also, engagement. Let's face it, long training sessions can be draining, but microlearning, when it's designed to fit naturally into the workday, can be engaging and easier to digest, especially for today's learners. And also cost effectiveness. With microlearning, you reduce time away from work, cut down on extensive training resources, and still deliver high impact learning opportunities. Imagine this scenario. You're about to head into a meeting and a quick 2-sentence tip pops up on your screen, reminding you of a key strength of one of your team members that you're about to meet with. This isn't just learning, it's preparation, it's action. Unfortunately, this is where many microlearning platforms fall short. Most microlearning delivers generic content, short videos, readings, or maybe a quiz or two. It's useful, but it's limited. And the biggest issue? Well, these platforms lack true personalization and real-time applicability. This leaves teams without the tools they need to succeed in the moments that matter the most. I think it's worth asking the question if this could be the reason for disengagement, poor knowledge retention, and ultimately no real impact on performance. One of the most compelling aspects of automated coaching is its ability to personalize microlearning at scale. Like we talked about, traditional microlearning formats, things like videos, e-learning, modules, infographics, often stop short of offering true personalization. It might target roles, but not necessarily cater to the unique needs of individuals and teams. Automated coaching is different because of its ability to deliver deeply personal learning that meets each person where they are, focusing on who they are and how they work. Consider the impact of receiving ongoing personalized coaching tips that are non-disruptive to the workflow. Tips are designed to be digested quickly. Think seconds, not minutes or hours, allowing people to quickly consume and reflect on it without breaking the flow of the day. This relevancy to both individual and team contexts means that insights can immediately spark action that can impact productivity and collaboration. Let's consider another scenario. A new team member joins your team. Without even asking or searching, before your first interaction with them, you receive insights into their preferred communication style. Perhaps they value detailed agendas before meetings. With this type of knowledge, you can adjust your approach. This is more than just learning, it's actionable insight that can help drive better results. Automated coaching is always accessible and on demand. It's also worth noting that one of the main goals of microlearning is for it to be non-disruptive by nature, so that it's possible to consume and reflect without ever breaking a person's stride in their work. In essence, it's learning that flows with your workday rather than interrupting it. So here's the big question. Are most microlearning platforms actually providing this level of integration and personalization? Automated coaching doesn't require you to set aside time for lengthy sessions. It's always there, nudged to you when you need it, or at your fingertips when you want extra guidance. The continuous dynamic personalization ensures that learning is always relevant and always useful, because it's more than just about individual growth. It's about transforming team dynamics and ultimately your company's culture. Most training is forgotten within days or even hours after it's delivered. Automated coaching offers a way to keep learning top of mind. It can help reinforce training that is happening with little lift, making it easier for leaders to be confident that their teams are not just receiving information, but also translating it into action for true behavior change and development. Easy, quick micro-learning that provides value makes repeating small acts attainable for people and will lead to higher learning potential. This is not to say that live or virtual training can't be valuable or isn't valuable for team building, but for longer-term knowledge retention, much of what people learn in a finite training session is quickly forgotten. For learning and development leaders, this means embracing a future where development is continuous, personalized, scalable, and aligned with strategic business goals. With automated coaching, the goal is not just to provide information, but to ensure that learning leads to meaningful, lasting change. Let us know what you think about these ideas in the comments, and if this video is interesting, be sure to watch the next one too.